But maybe I'll have you put on your signature telly here and then walk us through your pedal board. Again, amps completely the same as the last time. You've kind of figured out your sound with that and you let it be.
Right.
I appreciate that. Is there anything going on here that is different? Because anyone that checks out your pedal board photos over the years online knows that you have a tiered system in terms of stacking your pedals on top of things. So is there anything different than the last time?
Yeah, I tried to stuff a couple mini pedals in there.
Which ones would those be?
This SL drive.
Okay.
I just needed another tone with the telly for a new song that I didn't have enough. So yeah, I like the sound of that, and I'm using the Hendrix vibe thing. I used to have a chorus, but I'm trying the vibe thing instead.
Now, could we hear the SL with the telly? Because you mentioned that's kind of the reason you got it, and then maybe like on and off, just so we can kind of hear the difference?
Sure. I mean, off, it'll sound like nothing, probably. I mean, I also have it to turn it down, too. That's another of my tricks. I use the Overdrive to like kind of turn it down and have some hair on it also, so it mixes with my setup better.
Gotcha. So that SL is really there just kind of for the telly.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right now I haven't figured out what else to use it for.
And then how you're using the Hendrix, is that just kind of a pedal that you're trying out, or is it get used specifically for any songs?
The same song I was using it on for one part of it. Yeah, just another.
Now, I'm not familiar with that pedal. I know the series line, but does that pedal have like a fuzz circuit in it too, or is it just more of a univibe thing?
Yeah.
Like a
I mean, I don't think there's a photo cell in it or anything.
Yeah.
But I guess it's trying to approximate a univibe. There's no fuzz in it. They have a separate fuzz one.
Got it. Okay,
they
that's
have a
what I was
whole
wondering.
line of them, yeah. And I just switched to the Jackrabbit tremolo instead of the custom audio electronics one, just because it's smaller and it has a similar sound, just so I could fit another pedal in there.
I've never heard of the Jackrabbit, so could
It's
maybe
a sewer, you know.
Okay, could we maybe hear it?
I just have this. My usual setting is pretty intense.
Super chop.
Yeah. Yeah, I like pedals when you know they're on.
Yeah. That's not subtle, Jay.
No, I'm not that a fan of subtle.
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell. Now, I see that you have the Box of Rock. Obviously, that's your Zvex pedal you did with them. But I think it came out after the last one. We reviewed it. Charlie's a big fan of it. Was the Ren and Cuff, was it Garbage Patch?
Garbage Face?
Garbage Face, yeah. And I don't see that on here. Is that something you kind of just use for like studio stuff,
or just, you know, smaller gigs? It's a copy of that Big Muff, so if I have that, I'll just use that instead.
Yeah.
It's also got a Range Master part of it, like this Germania thing, so that's both in one pedal. Yeah, I've used it just small gigs around town or practicing or something.
Now, is there anything else on this board that you've changed, or is it kind of is what it is?
I haven't changed much except that since the last tour.